What's going on, my fellow collectors? Tonight I am looking at the Mezco ONE 12 Collective Flash figure. Very excited for this figure. I remember when I first saw the promotional pictures, I was like, yes, that is mine. Very nice figure. Let's look at this nice box that we get. We get this really nice Flash logo right in the middle. You get the Flash, you get DC Comics, you get 112 up here. Very top, you get 112. On the side, you get the Flash symbol, 112. Other side, you get the exact same thing. In the back of the box, you get some really nice shots of the figures, some of the accessories. It says Flash up in the corner there. And it has a slip cover, which comes off of it. And it's basically the exact same thing, all the way around. But yeah, very nice. And then it has this magnetic part that opens up, and you get the figure inside the clam, and you get this really nice picture of Flash, drawing of Flash. Really nice. Guess if you're a mint on box collector, you're gonna love something like this. But if you're like me and just want the figure, you kind of feel like, man, I bet a lot of money was put into that box. But it's a very nice box. Let's take a look at the... Alright, and here is the figure out of the packaging. Very, very nice figure, along with the accessories. Now, the accessories you get this really cool, translucent, reddish color kind of whirlwind that you put on his arm. Very cool little effect though. Very neat. You get 4 of these lightning effects. You get 2 big ones, which are done really nice. Have a nice, translucent yellow that kind of is dark and then fades to a lighter color towards the end. Very, very cool. And these are for his actually, you could put these really anywhere, but they're pretty much for his legs. And then you get 2 smaller ones, which you can put like on his arms. And they are the same thing. You get this nice color all throughout. It's a little darker and it fades. Really, really cool looking accessories though. Really nice looking. And then you get these 2 kind of like open grabby hands. And they're done nice. Nice paint. Get a little bit of sculpt on them. But you get those 2 grabby hands. Can't get Flash without the running hands. And they're again done nice. I mean, you got some nice sculpt in the fingers there. And you get 2 of those. And of course you get the fists that come on the figure. And then the kicker right here, you get this awesome head sculpt. Look at that. That is so cool. Nice white eyes on it. This is a certain version of Flash. I just can't think of who it is at the moment, but very, very cool. And then you also get a Mezco 112 bag that you can put all of your accessories in. You get a really nice stand. It has this really cool Flash logo on it. Really nice colors. Has a peg, so you can peg the figure to the stand, or you can pop that peg out and put the dynamic arm hands in there. And this hinges at the bottom, hinges in the middle, hinges at the top, also swivels. And then of course this clamp is not spring loaded, but it will hold the figure nicely. But that's all the accessories that it comes with. Let's take a closer look at the... Alright, and taking a closer look at this figure, very, very nice figure. Very nice colors all the way around. The body fits the character very well. The symbol looks really nice. It's kind of like raised on the suit itself. You get these nice cool little lightning effects for his belt, which are actually just kind of glued on, I believe. So you might want to be careful with those. They might snap off. But I mean, the suit itself is really, really nice. I mean, it has a nice feel to it, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna really tear. I mean, it might snag. I mean, you could probably pretty easily, you know, snag it, but very nice feel to it altogether. And then looking down at his boots, you get these really nice, cool, you know, details on the boots themselves. It's pretty cool little, you know, flash thing right there. On the bottom, they even have a little bit of, you know, treads, peg holes on both sides. And the back of the figure is pretty plain. And then this first head sculpt, really, really nice looking head sculpt. Nice painted blue eyes in there. Get a nice skin tone. Get a little bit of detail throughout the mask. Really nice. And these things look really nice. The little, you know, little flash ears. Really nice figure. I'm definitely very happy. I know when I first opened it out of the box, I kind of thought, wow, it's kind of small, but it's grown on me. And of course it is, you know, 1/12 size. But the articulation you get with this guy is really nice. Now as far as the head, you can get the head to look up about that much. Get it to look down about that much. And of course it'll swivel all the way around. You do get a nice little pivot side to side. So it has a nice range of motion all throughout. The arms can go more than, you know, 90 degrees, which is really nice. And they come all the way down. Of course they swivel all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel in there. Double jointed elbows, which come up really nice. And the shoulder does have a little bit of forward and back motion. A little bit of a circular motion in there, but it's not, I don't really think it's a butterfly, but you do get a little bit forward and a little bit back there at the shoulder. As far as the torso, there is just a little bit of a crunch forward. You get a little bit of a crunch back. You do get, you know, rotation. You get a little bit of pivot, tiny little bit of pivot. The legs come all the way up about that much. Go back about that much, they're getting hindered back there at the butt. There's a tiny little bit of a swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knees come up really nice. As far as the feet, they do not go back at all, which is a little bit frustrating that you can't get his, you know, feet back more than just a tiny little bit. They come forward a little bit, they pivot a tiny little bit, and but more or less they just kind of rotate all around. But yeah, I mean, you get some really nice articulation with the figure. And let's take a look at the other head sculpt. Let's pop this off. Oops. And here he is with the other head sculpt on, and man, look at that. That is so badass. I love that. That just looks so cool. Now as far as removing the hands, it's easy. They pop right off. And you get a little ball joint there. Let's put some, you know, if you wanted to put the effects on his hands, I would suggest taking those off first. And kind of sliding them up on there. And then putting the hand back on. That way you don't run the risk of, you know, messing up the suit. And they are a little bit tricky to get those hands back in there. Of course it's not gonna let me do it, is it, on camera? There it goes. So there he is with the effects on him. That just looks so badass. Very, very nice. And his other effect, let's take this off. And this just has a, you know, a little circle peg in there that just pegs right onto this. So all you have to do with that is just peg it into that, just like you would one of the alternate hands. And there's the effect on his hand, which looks pretty cool. But yeah, overall it's a really, really nice looking figure. Absolutely love it. Really nice. Now, as far as some comparisons, I do have the DC Icons Flash, and I have the DC, man, I forget what the name of that one is, but so there's a little bit of comparisons between a couple other flashes that I have in my collection, so you can see the height difference. And for the Flash himself, he is, man, right at that 6-inch mark, kind of smack dab at that 6-inch mark. But yes, very, very cool figure, guys. I definitely like it. I'm sure if you're a Flash fan, you're gonna love it. Thanks for checking out the review, and I will see you guys on the next review. Take care.